you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish. Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
For the streets,
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Danny Gray to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
And put a receiver in motion left. Play fake. It's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's Achane on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now stick with Achane. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Here's Milton. Dumps it off to his running back. Blast through midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dante Kent with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
58.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He cuts it back right. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. All right, here we go. Second down.
18.
Running it after the penalty. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That one's good to Godwin. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first.
18.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
18.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
3rd and 2. Rodgers. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Trying an inside give to Warren. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. To the air on first down. Rodgers completes a DK Metcalf. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You just get the play off. It's a screen play to Warren. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down up to the 48. It's a pickup of 26. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Let's go.
Achane, a first down carry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs from 37.
13 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Achane to the right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Quick throw caught by Waddle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Number 17, Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Let's go.
Wright running out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Has some space inside the 15. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Break the Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Catch is made in close. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. So they'll decline this and take the result. Sanders all set to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
We'll start on the ground here with Warren. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
319.
Rodgers set to pass. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
Blue 58. 319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
319.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pick up of 17. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
319.
Again, Rodgers. He has it at the 5. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
319.
Rodgers going to throw on first. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Blue 58. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
319.
Back to throw it. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So in a bizarre decision, the penalty-aided conversion is going to stand, Brock. The defense choosing to decline the call.
I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at the tens of thousands of faces in the stadium. Yes. I'm looking at the officials' faces. And I think we all have the same face. It is one of just complete shock.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
Looking to throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
319.
A run from Warren here to stop the third. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Brought in left side by Godwin. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Blue 58.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. It's this underneath to Warren. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins pick it up. And this drives them back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
319.
Sending him on the dive. It's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
258.
Warren running between the tackles. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Wright on the carry. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, but whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready?
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote it. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. It's 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready,
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
Rodgers to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
On second down, Warren. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Green 18. Flip it down. Green 18.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, Warren. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
258.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Green 18. Green 18.
Warren once more. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Green 18. Green 18.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Green 18. Green 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And that one hits the the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives them first and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins getting closer to their 10th win of the season. On the go. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Come on, set!
They run again with Wright. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Right again. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Rodgers from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Warren here from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Comes up empty on that one. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Rodgers will look to throw. It's a screen play to Ward. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation. Zombie